Some truths aren't hidden, they're withheld.
Cold open is not empty. In matters of power, silence often functions as structure, shaping belief through absence rather than declaration or denial. Across decades, governments speak selectively about unidentified phenomena, allowing uncertainty to occupy public space without confirmation or correction. This quiet produces attention. It invites interpretation. It encourages speculation while avoiding commitment or contradiction. Silence becomes a signal, not of ignorance, but of controlled distance between information and those seeking it. In this space, belief does not require evidence. It grows from implication, omission, and repetition. Psychologically, humans search for meaning when clarity is withheld, especially from institutions expected to explain the unknown. This documentary examines how that silence forms architecture, shaping belief without making claims. Historical context. Throughout modern history, governments manage information during conflict, technological change, and social instability. During the Cold War, secrecy becomes a strategic norm, justified by national security and geopolitical uncertainty. Official archives show large classification systems expanding rapidly during this period. Unidentified aerial sightings enter public awareness alongside experimental aircraft and surveillance programs. Some reports are explained later, others remain partially redacted or unresolved. This uneven disclosure establishes patterns of trust and doubt within public consciousness. Over time, secrecy becomes habitual, not exceptional, shaping expectations of hidden knowledge.
Some accounts are recorded, not to be believed, but to be archived.
Official admissions. In recent years, officials acknowledge encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena using carefully constrained language. Statements confirm observations without explaining origin, intent, or technology. According to official releases, these objects demonstrate unusual flight characteristics under limited observation. Authorities emphasize uncertainty, avoiding conclusions while validating that events occurred. This confirmation alters public perception without offering resolution. The acknowledgement appears controlled, precise, and intentionally incomplete. Silence remains, now framed by selective transparency. Witnesses and reports. Military personnel and radar operators report experiences under formal reporting systems. Some accounts describe objects behaving beyond known aircraft capabilities. Other reports remain ambiguous, shaped by sensor limitations and environmental conditions. Witnesses often describe confusion rather than certainty. Official investigations acknowledge reports without endorsing interpretations. The distance between experience and explanation remains consistent. Testimony accumulates, but conclusions remain withheld. Secrecy and control functions as a mechanism of governance, shaping what can be discussed publicly. Classification systems regulate information flow through legal and institutional frameworks. According to declassified documents, secrecy often persists beyond operational necessity. Control over information becomes control over narrative. Uncertainty discourages scrutiny while sustaining authority. Silence becomes a tool, not a gap. Belief fills the structure left behind. Contradictions. Public transparency initiatives coexist with heavily redacted disclosures. Officials confirm phenomena while denying interpretation. This duality creates friction between openness and restraint. Contradictions generate attention without resolution. Some view this as caution. Others interpret intentional ambiguity. No verified evidence resolves these tensions. The contradiction itself becomes the message.
Not everything that affects us needs to be seen.
Psychological impact. Human cognition seeks patterns, especially under uncertainty when institutions withhold explanation. Individuals construct meaning independently. Silence invites projection, fear, and fascination. Belief systems emerge not from proof, but from narrative gaps. Repeated ambiguity reinforces memory and expectation. The unknown becomes psychologically active. Secrecy shapes perception more than information does. What is known? Official records confirm unidentified aerial observations exist. Some incidents remain unexplained. After review, no verified evidence confirms non-human origin. Continue under revised frameworks. Statements emphasize ongoing analysis rather than conclusion. Facts remain limited and carefully phrased. Certainty is deliberately avoided. What is unknown intent? Origin and purpose of certain observations remain undetermined. Data gaps persist due to sensor limits and classification. Behind selective disclosure remain unclear. Public understanding depends on controlled information flow. Unknowns persist by design or necessity. Silence maintains their shape. Questions remain unanswered. Conclusion. Secrecy does not erase belief. It structures it in the absence of clarity. Meaning forms through implication. Institutions manage uncertainty. By limiting narrative access, the architecture of silence endures through restraint. What is unsaid becomes influential. Belief survives without confirmation. Silence continues to speak.